Hello there, my name's Mason. Welcome back to Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr? I think? Martyr? Martin? Whatever the hell it is. It's one of those two. It's Martyr. It's right on the top right. So, we are now level 40, going towards 41. I just basically went around and... That's the wrong thing. Just went and did a bunch of these these generic, hey, go here, complete a mission. They have no effect on the overall story. It's just for loot and junk like that. We haven't progressed to anything except that. We did unlock the Void Crusade, which seems not complete. Not feature complete, I should say. So essentially what happens is you pay the shards, you go on a crusade, where it gives you a star map in a design of like a... What would it be? Like of a... Oh my god. Like a... What are they? The... Astrology? Is that it? Where the people are like, oh, I'm a Capricorn. Is that it? Astrology? Whatever it is. It goes up like, the one I had was a figure 8. So, you have like points of systems or planets, and they're connected by lines, and you choose, you have a starting point, and it says, okay, do you want to go like north or south? And each way has a planet, and so you choose which planet you want to go to. You can go to both planets, it's up to you, it's just completely up to you. But as you progress through the planets, choosing your route, the difficulty will increase whenever you get to a point where it branches off, or if it's a potential pivotal point. And what you're looking for is information on the planets that gives you access to secret missions that are not connected by lines of the star map, and information that tells you what's inside the chests that you get at the end of the crusade if you complete it. And you're looking for keys. I don't know where the keys are. I ended up with 4, I think, at the end of my crusade. Oh, and you're looking for a robo-skull that's floating around one of the planets that you need to kill within like 30 seconds, I think it is, so that you get a bonus key. It's very, very weird. But at the branching points, some of them will have like a +1 or a +2 on the planet. That means it's going to increase the overall difficulty of all the other planets by that amount. So you want to kind of choose if it's worth it for you to do that or not. It's not that bad. It doesn't feel complete because it's basically just doing these random missions put together. There's no real story. And what you get for it is just decent loot if you choose the right chests. Because some chests have just dog shit in them, like crafting materials or consumables, which are fucking pointless. I got lucky and we got 2 chests, I think it was, that actually had gear in it. So we actually have some really nice, like, relic items. So we can pretty much do or get a lot of resilience. This I crafted, we got that skill. But some of this other stuff is just like, oh, okay, type stuff. Other than that, nothing really else has changed. We do have, let's go to the mission board, that's easier to see. We have access to this subsector, excuse me. And there's a mission there for something. Don't know what the mission is, but it's there. So we have 3 missions we can do, but there's really no point to doing them just yet because we also... Oh god, I forgot. Wrong button. To get out of that. We can modify our healing item by talking to this person. Yes. How does this work? No idea. It hasn't been really told to us yet. Do we want bonus damage? I'd rather have... Let's remove you. Okay, I select this. Now I can go, okay, now I can go to here. We want health or resistance. For 5 seconds, no. Stacking penalty, physical, no. That's it. I can't put anything else but these. Okay, that's kind of annoying. 30% recovery rate and 30% resource cost for armor skills for 20 seconds. I mean, that's not... That doesn't sound that bad. That sounds kind of decent. I would rather have... So that makes us weaker? I guess we go for health. Oh, I have... Oh, there we go. Now I can choose. Inocular capacity. Removes 30%. Cooldown reduction for duration of effects. Booster type yellow components. Duration of red type. Yeah, I'd rather have this. Now you are... There we go. Now I can see what it actually is. For 5 seconds. 60 flat. Oh, this can be any one of the 3. That's a lovely sound. There's all debuffs. 28%. That's not bad. Restore. Ooh, that'd be good if we could have that. Rejuvenator's trash compared to Blood Bomb. Okay. I mean, that's... Yeah, if we can get 2 reds, because these are fine, but it's all... It's also for, like, going offensive, so... Alright, cool. So we got that. Now... Wow, we can go do some missions. Okay, so we have... the Martyr story mission, which... Oh my god, I don't even know which one it is. It's... this one. Right, I think. Or am I wrong? Hang on, what is it? Archaeotech Vault, okay. Archaeotech Vault. War zones, okay. I'm hoping it's the depths below to campaign mission. Okay, good. Yes, we want that. I hate that it's not like, hey, this is a campaign mission. No, it's a generic fucking... I'm just salty about this game a lot. Partially because there's a bug that happens still with the heavy bolter, which makes it, well, with some of the weapons, just miss the targets for no reason. So for example, with the heavy bolter, we have 2 basic attacks. We have the A attack, which is like a rapid fire,
I'm in the Underhive to investigate the case of mass disappearances. Talk to me.
Information schematics received from Adeptus Arbeit operatives have been analyzed. The abduction cases indicate cult activity. Data coverage is insufficient, but this is the location where most abductees disappeared.
Can you scan the area? Until now, only the Underhivers have been affected, but the abductions are beginning to threaten the stability of the Hive itself. We have no time to lose.
Agreed. Current procedure is inefficient. Deploying Scryer Skull units immediately. Initiating data gnostic litanies.
I will follow the trails into the Underhive. Contact me when you have something.
Yeah, so we have two basic attacks. We have the A attack and the right trigger attack. The A attack is for non-armored enemies. The right trigger attack is for armored enemies. We're at a level now where most enemies have armor. So what happens is, if there's really any type of elevation in the level, our character will shoot directly into the ground instead of at the enemies. So if we're like even point blank, instead of shooting like that, it'll be right at our feet. Why? No idea. It doesn't matter what the enemy type we're fighting is. Like, it can be the Tyrannid, it could be a Chaos, it could be Nurgle, whatever it is. It doesn't fucking matter. Or we can be attacking like this guy. See how we hit him? Sometimes we'll just be shooting at one guy. I'll use an entire magazine on one guy, and it'll just fly straight through him, doing no damage. But then the next guy, I shoot with it, it'll hit him on the first shot. It got to the point where for like a whole missions, I wasn't even using the trigger because it was pointless. We weren't hitting anything, so I just had to go and use A. Which meant we had to use multiple magazines to take down armored enemies. Fine, we'll take the damage. I'd rather get rid of the guy who's going to summon other enemies. Hello? Just go through the... No. Don't shoot the fucking landmine. Shoot the enemy. Also, if you reload multiple times, like twice, so like right now we have full. If we reload again, it puts us back to where we were, what the previous magazine was. So, I guess that's a way of penalizing you for over reloading. I was hoping they would stay back a little bit farther.
Reconnaissance ritual completed. 3 locations identified with the highest likelihood of yielding further intelligence. Praise the Omnissiah.
Yeah, praise the Omnissiah. I'm gonna say, take a wild guess and say each of these paths off this main corridor leads to one of these locations. Traps. Good, that actually works pretty well. Oh, switch, there we go. Because our right trigger also does a lot of damage to cover.
Nerve gas.
Data agnostics are becoming extremely difficult due to interference. But there is a high probability of harmful devices in your vicinity.
Calculations are correct, but late.
Activating penitent circuits on the data sets.
There we
for
go.
their sluggish processing.
We just wanted to get out of there first. The enemies weren't that big of a threat. It's the gas that is.
Teleport beacon in range.
Also, it would have been nice if they actually remove the chest and just make it not render the textures. And we're using a hammer instead of a sword, just because it's it has a little AOE effect, or we can shoot a line of a shockwave basically, which is cool. There we go, teleporter. So we can do that, which has knockdown, which is nice. It lacks the little jump that the sword has, but it's good for the little shockwave. Hey! The up to the Forsaken. Okay. Oh, thanks.
There is nothing else to learn here. The corruption seems to seep into the depths of the Underhive. I must press on.
Okay, well, we have a whole nother wing to go look at, so let's go do that first. Partially for XP and partially for curiosity. Good, he got the skull. That was the main thing I wanted, was to get rid of that trap. Looks like we got little bastards up ahead to the left. Okay, we got a psyker. So if we move, our accuracy goes down to pretty much nothing. Yeah, chest. Yep. Got a trap. Right, summon. There they are.
Treacherous trick, treacherous enemy.
Uh-oh, they have a trap.
Teleport beacon in range. Tech Priest, you failed to mention that the Hive scum is preparing an ambush.
Encounter with the enemy is by definition the mark of a higher level of intelligence.
Not. Next time, warn me in advance.
Affirmative.
I mean, you should always assume it's a trap, dude. Come on. That's everything, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay, time to get out. Did we get anything? Oh, that's right. We got lots of... Most of this is just going to be trash. Because what we have now is just far too high level. But there's occasionally we might get something good. Like that. Sure. I wish there was a way to set that by level. Okay, maybe that'll be... Oh, it turned off that, okay. Alright, so there's not going to be really much of anything. Alright. We're going to salvage the purples, yes. Greens, yes. And the blues we're going to sell. The reason we're selling blues is because occasionally she'll have crafting specs. And for like the relic ones, the orange ones, they are very expensive. So that's mainly the only thing we're going to buy from this lady. Everything else is pretty much not going to be even close to what we need. Occasionally there might be something, but at this point, it's going to be far and few. Did we get anything to put away? No. Alright. Oh, that's right. I wanted to mess with you. Can I remove you? Yeah, I can get rid of you. Alright. I wish I could swap that out for anything else. Alright. Because I don't care about the damage boost. So... Helm. The abandoned forge. That's where we need to go next, I'm assuming. The Forsaken Sons. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do it on... No, go to normal. We'll just be straight up damage. Doesn't really fucking matter. We'll just do normal. Especially with the... where we're going to be shooting into the ground for no reason. Not another challenge that I really want to have.
I have arrived at the location. This must be the lair of the cult.
Foul, lying heretics. Their blight must be undone. Purge them all.
I thought I had my bolter equipped. Which is why we just ran at that one guy. Instead of shooting. I was like, uh-oh. Fuck you. Whoa, 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 whoa. How was I taking that damage? Oh, shit. Holy shit, okay. Wow. So that just ripped through all our fucking armor, basically, straight to health damage. Is it because we don't have warp damage resistance? Is that it? No, we have warp resistance. We have like, oh, we have no... How do we not have melee reduction? Melee and physical reduction, we don't have much. Okay. That seems not good. Sure, we'll throw a point to that, whatever. Every now and then there's one of those bosses, or one of those elite enemies like that, which is just incredibly overpowered, and just seems like it's weirdly placed. Because all these other guys we're getting rid of and no problem. I hate that it doesn't let me place the fucking landmines at my feet. It's like, no, you have to run up to the enemy, place it around the enemy, just fucking annoying. Okay, we have health that way, enemies that way, landmines. Nope.
Prisoners were here, but I was too late. There are no survivors left. The Emperor give me the strength to avenge them.
Okay, we got a psyker, it looks like. We gotta be careful of. And we can't fit through there? Really? Of course not. Of course not. Why would we want to fit through there? Okay, you are a pushover compared to the last one. Okay, corrupt the chest.
Remarkable. A soul-bound war creature protects the chance. Most remarkable.
Okay, a bunch of just money, it looked like. Those are mine.
A gas trap? Not a boring day at all.
Okay, well. Can I? Oh, it's hurting everywhere? Oh, this is the gas trap. Okay.
Dozens must have been sacrificed in this slaughterhouse. Life in the Underhive can get worse, it seems.
Inquisitor, numerically, a few hundred deaths have no impact on the functionality of a hive.
Very reassuring. Anything else to report?
Definitely. Augury units sense peculiar energy traces from a cortex circuit. Inquisitor, there is a dysfunctional initiate of the Adeptus Mechanicus among the bodies.
First the servo skulls, now this. Tech Priest, I want a full analysis and report once I am back on the ship.
Yep. Excuse me. There's a body amongst us, obviously. Excuse me. Anomaly.
Strange. This data slate entry is decades old, and the monolith was inactive back then. I'm sure the Tech Priest would be thrilled to see that it has become quite active since then.
Wow, that was something. Man, is it this gas trap that's keeping us from healing? Because if we go into cover...
Curse you, Inquisitor.
Well, let's kill these guys real quick. Go away. Where's actual cover? Here. Yeah, we're not healing. Why are we not healing? It's not because of our... Oh my god. No. Okay, no, it's not for that. Whatever. We should be getting health back when we go into cover.
Reloading.
Let's not go to that. Come on. I'm gonna try and drag these guys out. Stuck on geometry.
Spark of the machine spirit detected. This abhuman specimen must have kept a cogitator. The possibility of proper litanies being enacted to commune with the machine spirit is merely statistical. Further investigation still recommended.
Cogitator here. This is a strange development. Stay alert, Tech Priest. I might need your help with data recovery.
As you wish, Inquisitor.
There is no cogitator. We've already been through the entire area. Alright, here comes the trap. No. Okay. Alright. Well, let's get out. Okay. Unlock augmented body 2. Okay, what do we have? Passives. What do we want for passive? I think. Okay, so we got every HP gained. We'll do that. We need to be able to mitigate some damage, which I think we'll probably head maybe to go to defense. Fucking hell. It won't. There we go. Fucking hell. Trying to navigate these damn fucking trees is. It's annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying. It happens. It happens. It happens. Just breathe. Let it happen. I'm a butterfly on the wind. Okay, down. Okay, so we have HP regeneration. Damage bonus. Our deflect is bonus damage. Within medium range. 75 bonus within melee range for weapons. Can I? There was one. I already have that. Missing focus. One for like standing still. While standing still stacks up to 60% per second. So if we stand still for, yeah, we'll take that. That might be better. I think that'll work. Potentially, I have no idea. Do a quick... We're just looking for anything green in terms of quality. Always lovely when it fucking stops comparing for no reason. Okay, it's all trash.
Tech Priest. I couldn't help but notice that the Tech Priest I found at the Monolith was a member of a requisitional expedition, just like you. They conducted research here, and now the Monolith is stirring. Makes me wonder why these expeditions are always connected to heretical activities. Care to explain?
As you request. Full disclosure is the most logical solution at this point. Everything else hinders efficiency. The Adeptus Mechanicus, much like the Inquisition, includes many factions. The requisitional expeditions served as a cover for the secret operations of our factions.
Elaborate, Tech Priest.
We are the Xenorite, specializing in research into archaeotech and Xenos relics in the Caligari sector.
Are you confessing to tech heresy?
Negative, Inquisitor. Several Forge worlds provide discreet support to us. 67.8% of the local Xenorites serve Inquisitors, mostly the ones you call radicals.
Should I find this reassuring? It doesn't mean it is not heresy, only that it could be widespread heresy.
Logical conclusion. Communion with the Cortex records revealed a hexamathic code with the coordinates of the Xenorite base under the Hive. Investigating the location could provide useful data.
Or a meeting with some more wretched cultists.
Ooh, more cultists. Yay! As long as they're not the ones with the giant fucking death beam. Sell purple. Or excuse me, salvage. Oh, and green. Alright. We have intel and that. Oh, she has new stuff. Any chance you have anything worthwhile? Yeah, the answer's no. Okay. Let's throw this in the stasis chest. Alright, so... This was the secondary. Okay, this is the one where they called us and said, "Hey, we know you're busy. Can you help us search this place?" I think that's what
Data
this place
serves
is.
detect 3 locations with faint traces of machine spirit activity. Closer inspection recommended. Marauders defiling the sanctuaries of the Omnissiah need to be eliminated.
Yeah, I think we've been doing the secondary campaign mission, basically.
Obliterate.
Is that Harry Potter? Dead end? Oh, that is a barricade.
There was a protective hex on the chest. I
Oh,
must
no.
defeat this summoned creature.
The difficulty spikes are so fucking weird.
Let's see what's so important in the chest.
Because you get stuff like that that's supposed to be a difficult or challenge fight, but then you get like so many enemies are just so easily dispatched, and then you get that random one who kills you in 3 seconds. Okay. I see you. There's a captain or king or whatever it is. Back up. There we go. We were out damaging them, which is why I didn't move. Stand still. Which protected? Is it not? It's not showing up as a buff. Showing that one. I did put that on as a, yeah. While standing still. Is it only activating when enemies are near? Okay, so deflector for the next melee attack. That's, I think that ability may not actually be working.
Warning. Next security door is locked with a code anathema, a primitive but efficient method to bar the mechanics. You should be able to override it.
Oh, okay. Well, let's reload before we go in there. Also, if that's not gonna give us any actual benefit, I'm gonna swap that attack anchor. Oh, we can't because we're in combat. In between missions, I'm gonna swap out that attack anchor if it's not actually gonna work. Because I'm not... Okay, kill streak. Yeah, I'm not seeing that buff activate. Oh, you're little bastards. Come here. I was wondering why there's so many red dots in the corner.
What have you learned, Inquisitor?
A wise man learns from the deaths of others. Let's see what this lecture is.
Uh-huh. Praise the God, Emperor. reload.
Die, human.
Okay, that goes on to the third one. This is the second one. Oh, you're giving me supplies. That's not good.
Not a boring day at all.
You say it's a gas trap, but you're not locking me in there. So that one little corridor is a gas trap.
Kill the heretic.
Well, aren't we a heretic as well? I mean, we're a heretic against them. As much as they are against us.
An errand boy of the rotting emperor.
Traitor of mankind. Wither in the war. Heretic and chaos related to the masters of the cult. Yet a cogitator. Might be things to the network of forsaken sons.
You know, it is slightly annoying that I have the voices higher than the effects, and yet it still drowns them out. Chest for another trap.
Reloading. Lips
There we go.
the bait. Treacherous trick, treacherous enemy.
Death to the false emperor. Yeah. The warp is great. Gotcha. Let's trigger these. The whole reason we triggered them is so if we fall back, we don't get just obliterated by them. Because if we hit one, we have no suppression or our armor, we'll pretty much die. Bodies.
Thrice cursed Inquisitor.
Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, he must be for a talking. Or he's friendly. Most likely he's for a little dialogue section. They're getting real good use of that water splash sound effect.
Welcome, fellow seeker of the truth. I'm afraid that you can't receive the teachings in your current state. Let Ulbrax, the Forsaken, free you from the bonds of your existence. What is this? No, master. I was faithful.
What
Looks like your
the
friend
fuck was
freed
that?
you from the burden of your limbs. Emperor, be my shield and strength.
That was like middle school level theatrics right there.
Inquisitor, the leader of the cult might still be alive, but he has only a few minutes left. Send him up to the ship, and I will stabilize him for interrogation.
Yeah, we'll send his foot, basically.
Task is done here. I have brought the Emperor's justice to the faithless and avenged countless innocents.
I also like how we just stood there and waited for the enemy dreadnought to run from presumably all the way over here. Oh. Well, we weren't there to save him. We were there to interrogate him, so. Neuroserum, that's for the inoculator. Okay, did we get anything of value? Shard or gem, basically. Now, they're getting closer with some of these in terms of quality. Passives, we need every HP gained. Does that actually? I wonder if that works with our inoculator. There it is, out of the top. Physical resistance, heat resistance. Plus 50% deflect from suppression and storm shields. Okay, so from shields. That was worded badly. Where was that? Oh, that's over here. Okay, shield mastery. It should be like plus 50% deflect from suppression shields and storm shields. If you're gonna put shields in after storm, you should put shields after suppression, because that makes it sound like, oh, you get extra deflect just from the suppression you have on you. Let's up our defense. Hopefully that'll help us survive a little bit more. Let's salvage purple, green. Hang on, what gives? Blue give? Okay, blue gives just junk of the basic stuff. Okay, that's what I thought. Move you over. You have a spot. You have a spot. Okay, move. Switch back. Intel. Wonderful. Just change that out because it doesn't seem to be fucking doing anything. The anchor. Yeah, we'll take that. Why not? Hello.
How did the interrogation go?
The subject had severe objections to the procedure, but once I rearranged certain neural pathways and removed a few non-vital appendages, he became very compliant. I have a full report if you're interested in the details.
A summary will suffice.
The word-bearers wanted to take out this fool once their schemes were compromised. They are hiding in the depths of the Underhive by the largest monolith. They will soon perform a grand ritual and sacrifice the remaining prisoners.
These foul traitors and their craving for rituals. Anything else?
The Xenox devices are somehow connected to these dark practices, but the heretic had no additional information, apart from the usual ramblings. How
The
should we
Xenox?
proceed, Inquisitor?
We need to act immediately. We need a precise surgical cut to sever the head.
Precise, surgical, and cuts. Excellent premises. We will start preparations at once.
Xenos. Xenos. Not Xenox. There's not an X at the end after the O. I mean, even for saying it's, you know, British English, proper English, it's still the wrong pronunciation. Because you've said Xenos before. What is our heavy bolter at now? 116 to 144. What do we have? No, it's not really worth it to swap out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, oh, what can we put in for a gem? For a healing item? I'm assuming it would be... Is it counted as armor? Or other? Oh, okay, so it would be other then, right? HP regeneration, heat deflection, AoE. Warp damage reflection. We'll take that. Then we go here, I think. Oh, we have to unequip it for reasons. Okay, you go. Yes, one socket. I fucking hate that it doesn't tell us what it is. Warped. Now it does. Okay, so it counts as other. Okay. Can I remove it at will? I can. Okay, so that's reflection. Where's the HP? Single target skill. Regeneration is tempting. Damage reflection for heat. I think we'll just go with warp reflection. Actually. Boop, boop. We can spend a bit of the premium that we have. Those red ones are from... Oh. From a high-level items, basically. From like really high-level stuff that we can break down, and we have a chance to get it. my god. Trying to... Fuck, whatever. The UI in this game is... I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again. It's fucking dog shit. Trying to get it to do anything is like, okay, would a normal person do it this way? No. What's the most convoluted way to get it done? And that's the way they do it. So now we have a chance to deflect heat, which I'm hoping is what the flamethrowers are doing, and warp damage, basically, which is what that one person was using against us. So hopefully it can reflect it back at the wonderful people, and they can suck a giant death. Okay, so these are giving us, as we complete the mini objectives on these, it's giving us bonuses. Because you can see, like this one, we still have kill elite creatures on your level or higher. Alright, cool. I think we'll leave it off here for today. Yeah, the game is aggravating me, and I don't want to be too angry because it's not fun. So we'll be back next time. Thanks for watching. Till then, bye bye.